And right now we're seeing SHADIC do that right here, right now. Goes for that neutral air. Wants to grab, not going to get it. Up air again. Chag just finding no room to land. They're pretty much even after SHADIC having a hard-fought comeback here. Oh, he's off stage, and he gets the spike. First blood going on to Chag here in Best of the West Climhazzard, but 109%. Not too bad coming on from Chag, but here's the thing. That damage from Palutena racks up mighty fast. Reflector, get that out of my face. Good stuff going on to that Palutena counter, which is also a Reflector as well. If you're not careful, Nair, Explosive Flame, has no air dodge, but saw Chag go for that down air there. It's not going to go out in his favor. Down smash again. Oh, goes for the pin. Nothing yet coming off from Chag. Footstool in a down there. Not going to get the KO just quite yet. Goes for that jab. Back throw. Send them out of here. And now, what's going to be the odds coming off from Chag? Goes for the early edge guard. But the pin coming on from SHADIC. Going to even that up real quick, 69%.
I gotta tell you, Arbiter, Chag has been tanking stocks with high percentages. He's relentless at trying to keep that stock for as long as possible, deal the most amount of damage on his opponent, and it's been working flawlessly. Oh! Look at him go, trying to go for the hardest of read. That would have been absolutely deadly, but SHADIC makes the right call. Right now, Chag has a stage control. He is looking mighty fine in terms of the lead that he has, and he keeps SHADIC at a very unfortunate disadvantage. I mean, he's really not leaving any one of those ledges.
Yeah, and it's really hard for SHADIC to try to get out of disadvantage here because Chag is all over the place. Look, covering that ledge. Oh, one of that back throw, not going to get it. But as you were saying, it's hard for SHADIC to get any ground here just because Chag's movement is so strong. See, the way he's positioning himself is so incredible.
See, definitely Battlefield has been helping Chag for quite some time now to get that mobility on point. Of course, the teleport cancels will certainly allow him to traverse the stage quite freely, to be honest. Yet another stock that disappears with another back air. Chag is playing on fire right now. He has that power up from the Mexican scene that you can only get when you compete here in Mexico. And listen, in all the crowd behind you, it's always a very strong power up.
Yeah, the strong power up indeed, because you saw my man have him in the air. He was in the air for like 40 seconds?
Yeah.
Chag making sure my man cannot breathe, cannot land right now. Goes for that neutral air, not going to get it. Oh, goes for the insta-pin, but loses that air dodge. Chag wants that down air, gets that down tilt. Easy two-frame into a back air, but not going to take the hit just quite yet. And you're looking at SHADIC, kind of struggling to find any grounds here for game number one. 87% on one stock. He's almost about to lap Chag. As I say, that does get that insta-pin. There is still some fight in this young lad, just quite yet.
I agree with you. Also, SHADIC adapts incredibly fast as well. Chag has a good opportunity to start getting momentum. Right now, good down tilt to make sure that SHADIC stays off stage as he has for quite some time now. Chag being extremely good in his defensive options, which is something that just allows him to keep going away with the damage that he keeps racking up. And again, tanking.
Whoa!
I think that's the name of the game. SHADIC finally gets that second stock. Might be a little too late. If Chag keeps this momentum, this game seems to have a clear winner.
Yeah, I really like the fact that he caught him on that teleportation. SHADIC having that awareness, that top player awareness. But as you're saying, you might need a couple, 30 more of those as that dash attack is on the way. It's just racking up more and more damage for that kill to come through. Down throw, what's the mix-up? No, not going to get for that forward air just quite yet. Back air, I like the pin on the platform. It covers a lot of angles. Neutral.
Adios. Ooh,
never mind. He's
okay.
Good. He's good, he's good.
Chag was definitely cooking. He really wanted to get that. Still gets some extra damage. Claims once again stage control. The berry to just assert dominance. And yes, those platforms.
Yes, sir.
See, those platforms have been incredibly good for SHADIC. Just spin on them, get a little bit of extra mobility. There you go. That's the up air to claim the game. Barely 80% on that last stock for Chag. Looking quite commanding, quite positive on this first game. After all, that loss on the winner side of things, it's kind of heartbreaking for Chag, let's be honest. I mean, I got to tell you, Cosmos is also playing insanely this bracket.
Cosmos is playing out of his mind.
See,
he's playing out of his mind, beating Chag, taking Spargo to losers, taking the best player in the world to losers.
It's crazy.
Cosmos playing like a monster that we have not seen in a very, very, very long time. But let's see, can SHADIC, and that was only game number one. The cool thing is about this whole tournament, people, this whole thing was best of five. Best of five all through and through. We want to see how is that top player adaptation going to roll throughout not only this set, but throughout this bracket. But right now, Chag's saying, hey, you're in my country, you're playing by my rules. Playing just so well against Corrin. Corrin having great combo game, but it's hard for Corrin to get anything started if they're at that far range. And Palutena has some of the best pokes in the game. You have forwarder, you have back air, you have explosive flame, you have auto reticles. There's so many different ways for Palu to just keep you out. Not to mention, when Palu gets you, you're in trouble. Neutral air to neutral air, down tilt on ledge into imagination.
Right.
Palu is dangerous, and Chag is dangerous as well. Chag is going to have to fight really long and hard if he wants to find a way to get game number 2 and eventually win the set.
I think Chag is also very momentum-based as a competitor. Like, he just hypes himself up when he gets the right calls, when he makes the right decisions. And I think this is certainly a good way to start. Of course, I have the Mexican bias, but I think it's absolutely necessary considering how we are trying to defend our turf. Honestly, having to deal with 6 competitors, 6 invaders, while only Chag and Alan Diz were left to defend the top 8 is kind of crazy. I got to give it to you, Mexico. I don't want to say it like that, but they've been slacking off a little bit in terms of results, just a little bit, at least in the grander scheme of things.
I hear you.
I mean, be honest, ouch, SHADIC. These competitors, Lemon right now, they have been insane in their respective...
BC's been going crazy. BC's been going insane, but speaking of insane, let's get it right here, right now. Game number 2 here at Best of the West Climhazzard. We're going to have SHADIC with the Corrin. I like this Corrin skin, by the way. I think male Corrin is also kind of lame, just that's just my opinion. But no one asked for that. So right now, going for them up air, and we need to see how can Chag really defend against this Corrin. And I think the way that we're saying it is one by locking him down with that neutral air. But like we were saying before, just more pokes, just wait for Chag to try to approach him. You get those nair trains, you get them up airs, and that game is over. But right now, SHADIC actually in the lead, 23%. Playing it slow, just finding its hits where they come.
Extremely safe. He doesn't want to overextend too much, knowing that as soon as he does that, Chag will go in for some big damage. Especially taking advantage of those short platforms. At least the range from the floor to where they at is kind of good, to be honest, for both of them. But I'd say SHADIC has a very good opportunity of punishing effectively. I mean, you can see those nairs just covering the whole platform and even part of the air as well. So it's kind of hard. And SHADIC has been taking advantage of those platforms to get those pins.
Those really sneaky
They go
pins.
down and they hit you.
You ain't ready for it. You ain't ready for it. He's like, I know something.
No one is.
I know something you don't know. And hey, and knowing is half the battle. If you don't know, you're in trouble. But saying stop that, get that pin out of there. Goes for that neutral there. Back air. Chag could go for the meanest edge guard of all time.
No way.
We tech those. No mama's way. But is he going to be able to find the stock first? No, he's not. SHADIC reading that jump. Put that up here. Difference from game number 1, taking first blood. The Corrin from Texas, SHADIC.
Great stuff there from SHADIC, doing a phenomenal job at taking advantage of his slow, methodical play style at the beginning. Now forcing Chag to go into aggression mode, which is actually pretty insane as well. Let's see if he can get it. Yes, sir! He gets the spike. Of course he would. He is going to be extremely aggressive, and he is going to get the most out of it. Good stuff from Chag, only getting 11% on that second stock. It's looking mighty fine. This early percent combos are going to bite SHADIC, probably with good defensive options. Of course, Chag will follow through with yet another grab. Those tomahawks have been the piece of resistance for Chag. It's been absolutely insane just how good and how much damage he gets from them.
I mean, he likes to go in for those nairs and those back airs and those and those grabs. They do a lot for that mix-up. Get off me, man! Who do you think this is? I'm Palutena, the goddess of light. Get off me! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Chag. Up air into forward air, but gonna drop the combo, unfortunately. Nair, trying to see if he can drag him off stage. Not gonna get it just quite yet. Back air again, good spacing. Reflect, just letting you know that option is there. Up smash, a little overzealous. I like the pitches coming on from SHADIC with that down tilt, but not gonna get much off it, unfortunately. Hey, that's okay, 105%. We're seeing Chag make that nice little comeback as we saw SHADIC do in that first stock, but right now, it's not looking too good for SHADIC. He was starting off so strong, but it's not about how you beginner rates is how you end it. And 117, back row, gonna send him off stage, explosive flame to burn that air dodge. And now, Chag not going for that down air just quite yet, but he does get that down to that forward air, that combo I was talking about. And now he is up a stock, and SHADIC potentially could lose game number 2 here. Chag on a phenomenal run right now.
Finding his groove, which I think, again, is part of the momentum-based playstyle that defines Chag as a competitor, and also a lot of the Mexican competitors. I think they thrive under pressure sometimes, but also when they feel the confidence, it just goes all over. Like it's like a snowball, right?
Yep.
It goes all the way down to what could be extremely dangerous for their opponent. Right now, SHADIC with a beautiful upbeat that just gets Chag off him. I think it's absolutely insane how SHADIC still won't give up, still holding it close to his chest, only keeping 30%, and Chag still very solid lead. There you go, that stock is gone. I think this is actually too close for comfort.
I think one thing about this matchup that SHADIC has to be aware of is just how many opportunities that Palu gets to play, unlike Corrin. Corrin, like I said, they hit you a lot. They're going to hit you a lot for a lot of damage. Palu does the exact same thing, only a bit more. But as I'm saying that, get off me, man! Eat that damage to that back here. No jump. Good stuff. Actually shields that upbeat coming on from Corrin. Auto reticle, just gonna space him out. Just letting another option is there. Down throw, get that guaranteed damage. No back throw, get that guaranteed damage. Add that. Oh, he almost let that sink, but that get up attack gonna come in clutch and save SHADIC's life for a little bit longer. Go for that rapid jab, let that Dragon Mouse sing for a little bit. Nice. Up air, no. I like the way Chag is playing on the ledge. He's playing it very patiently. No auto reticle just quite yet. Forward air, has him off stage. Oh, actually gets hit by the explosive flame, trying to go for a nice little ledge option, but you got to get back on stage with Palutena. That's the most important thing you can do. Goes for that jab, 122%, gets that up air. SHADIC fighting back. He needs his game number 2. This is absolutely massive game for SHADIC to win. Dash attack, Cirque, it's not looking too good for this Corrin right now. Wants that up air, not going to get it just quite yet.
Oh,
down.
no.
Gets the pin.
Oh my God, he's still alive though. Chag manages to survive just for a little bit longer despite the fact that he was hit by the backwards part of that down smash. Could be extremely scary. There you go, that's forward air. That's not enough though. Lots of percents. Great air dodge. This is the punish opportunity that Chag needs in order to get SHADIC. He stalls out. There's going to be a punish. There's no way he didn't get the spike there. There's a lot of spaghetti going on. Both of them giving their absolute best, but not overcommitting to anything, and that's super scary.
Chag needs that grab. He up throws him, he's gone. He needs that grab right now. He needs that back air. A back throw coming on from Chag, can't do it. Forward air, you can't play into that ledge, SHADIC, you're playing with your life. Oh, that's such an aggressive option.
Matalo.
Reverse, goes for the pin again,
yes,
and a back air to the back of the head. Chag popping up, let him know that the crowd is behind him. He's feeling good. Chag needs one more game and he moves on, taking out SHADIC from this tournament.
Ay, pues su madre, dude.
That was intense.
That last portion, that was kind of crazy.
That was intense.
I'm sure both of them were with their hearts pumping. Mine was. Mine still is.
We're casting. We're casting. I feel the heat. I feel the heat. And look at that.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Okay, you said it. You said it. This is an absolutely pivotal game for Chag. Para todos los que están en el chat, for everybody in chat, gracias. Thank you so much for being here. We are so... Is that a trophy? That is a trophy. There's no way. That's so wild. Dude, imagine hanging that on your wall. That's crazy,
you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me anything.
No way.
You couldn't tell me nothing. Oh, you're washed.
No
what's
way.
on my wall? What's on my wall? Yeah, that's Best of the West trophy right there.
My
you
God.
can't tell me nothing. Don't say nothing.
Crazy.
Don't talk to me. And these players are fighting for it right now. SHADIC losing 2 games in a row against Chag. We saw the momentum kind of shift during the beginning of game number 2. But Chag, using Palu, having more opportunities to play the game, using those Nair trains, just doing such a good job of just stuffing out SHADIC's options for approach, making sure that damage counts where it counts, and taking that last game. Now, we're on game number 3 here. If Chag wins this, he's good. SHADIC needs to win 2 more games to even this out, sir. He's going to have to fight for it really hard.
And I'm going to be honest with you. This win not only is extremely important for Mexico, but it's also extremely important for Chag because, I mean, SHADIC has been known for being one of the best competitors of this era. With such young age, he has solidified himself as one of the best. One of the competitors that you definitely want to fight, that you want to find in bracket, and you want to defeat them. So not only will this mean so much for Mexico, but also for Chag, for his confidence moving forth in this losers bracket. Right now, they're at even percentages, 87% on each side, and both of them are giving their everything to get this win.
And let me tell you right now, too, SHADIC has beaten Chag.
No way.
Twice.
Okay, dos veces.
Twice. He has never beaten Chag before.
Okay.
This will be huge for him.
Sí.
The story that he gets to tell in my own
Sí.
country, in Mexico.
Sí.
I finally got to defeat Chag, who's beaten me twice. That'd be massive. And we're seeing how much determination Chag has right now. But he can't get out of up air just quite yet. 124%. Goes for the explosive flame. SHADIC being such a good evasive, maneuver right now. Down throw. Not going to get that kill, but it does a lot of damage. Now, up throw. Could potentially kill right here. Wants that 2-frame. Not going to get it just quite yet. Back here again. I love seeing SHADIC play on that ledge. Dash attack, not going to do it. Because that damage to the add up. And as I say that dash attack, using that shield, Captain Mexico going to do the job and take that first down.
I get the reference.
Captain
I like
America,
it.
who?
Sí, señor.
Roger, who?
Capitán México,
We are
cabrón.
Chag and Palutena. Put some respect on our names. Let them know.
And
Let
Chag
them know.
still going in with the aggression, knowing that he can still get away with more damage while SHADIC will struggle, especially at these high percentages. That means a lot. 40% is already extremely good. Yes, Chag was gone, but he took 50% with that first stock. And I think that's going to allow him to just play a little bit more safe, a little bit more slowed down, keep that ledge, wait for Corrin, wait for SHADIC to get close and punish accordingly. Right now, he's doing massive amounts of damage. I think Chag has a SHADIC download.
I think he studied this player for so long. He knows how to fight this Corrin. We're seeing it right now. Sit down somewhere with that freaking instant pin. What do you think this is, boy? Explosive flame. Where your air dodge at, buddy? Okay, maybe red, the high recovery. I like it, Wasn't really there, but, you always got to try something different just to make sure. Like, okay, you're going to recover high. No, that's what I thought. Goes for that rapid jab. 112%. Chag letting him know this is not Smash Factor. Back throw, good stuff. This is not Rising Ground. This is the last time these two would fought. I'm way better, I'm way stronger, but SHADIC saying, I don't care how much you studied me. I'm trying to win that trophy. I'm trying to take you out and become the best of the West.
It's kind of crazy that trophy will actually motivate a lot of players here to just give it their absolute best.
Man, I want to take it. That's how dope it is. I want it.
Commentators should get a trophy as well.
I
Say
agree,
it. Say it.
As I'm saying right now, though.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Look at him go.
Not getting the tipper. Get that off my face. I like the aggressive forward smash he went for. Didn't get a kill, unfortunately, because it wasn't the tipper. But damage is damage. Gets that pin. Oh, not the pin. He gets the side beam, not the pin of it.
The lunge.
Yep. And now, trying to see, can Chag land? And
Ouch.
the answer is no. And now, 0-0.
Épale, sí.
0-0.
Sí.
We're even now.
Sí.
We're even now.
Eso
this
asusta.
This is a perfect time for SHADIC to make some plays. But as I'm saying that, Palu has some of the best neutral in this game. Down tilt, recovers.
Good pressure. Chag does a phenomenal job at
Get off this
ledge
ledge.
strapping.
Get off the ledge.
You have to. You
I
have
dare
to.
you. Get off that ledge.
Really, Chag goes for those tomahawks. He puts a lot of pressure with the down tilts as well. You really don't know what's going to happen. And Chag is doing massive amounts of damage. Watch out, because SHADIC is extremely close to that upper blast zone. And he could take this stock insanely fast if he's not careful. Would you think a 3-0 happens here?
Hit him. Hit him.
No
hit
way.
Him. Oh! Why not? Why not? Why not go for it? Are we going to see 0 to death?
Oh, dude.
Don't. Sir, say on God. We're going to see 0 to death?
Puede ser, eh? It could be.
No,
it
no
could be.
mames, no mames.
No,
Back air,
no way.
Nair.
Is he gonna get it?
Oh, air dodges. Down here. No, don't roll behind. He has to get the normal get up. No damage just quite yet. Goes for that jab.
There's no way.
Oh my God, there's no way. No, not the 0 to death. Not the 0 to death. Up throw.
Chag is all over his face right now. He's not getting any damage in. SHADIC's struggling so much. Chag is just going to imagination. No 0 to death, but it's looking extremely bleak for SHADIC. He really cannot find anything to do against this wall of pain that Chag, el Mexicano, is putting out on him.
Oh, hold on. We read that air dodge. We get that grab going on, 48%. It only takes one. It takes one good hit coming on from Chag. One good string. One poor decision coming on from Chag. And SHADIC can win this right here, right now, and go into a game number 4. Forward air. Goes for the pin. You gotta go for it. No, doesn't get the pin. And that back air. And the winner of set number 1 here in top 4 is gonna go to Mexico's very own Chag.
Golfo de Mexico in chat. Gulf of America.
Gulf of America.
Man, get out of here. Golfo de Mexico.
Gulf of America.
Golfo de Mexico.
That's that Gulf of Mexico.
Dilo.
That's that Gulf of Mexico.
Dilo.
Yes, sir. Gulf of Mexico. Yes, sir. Hold that crown up, Chag. Hold that crown up, Chag. Yes, sir.
Muy bien.
Yes, sir.
Muy bien, mi muchacho. That's my guy. That's my boy. Es mi niño.
Hey, yo, chat. We love that energy. We watch it right here, chat. We watch it right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. That's what we like. That's what we like to see.
There's no
Chag
way.
taking it 3-0.
That's crazy.
Over SHADIC. Like I said, they played at Smash Factor. They played at Rise and Grind.
See?
SHADIC has been the one to take it both times. Not today. Not today.
Not right
today.
now. Yeah, I think this has been a phenomenal turn of events for the Mexican scene. Still not done yet. We still have to fight. But again, if you don't want to miss out, if you don't want to miss on that last hit scenario, subscribe right now.
VGBootCamp, they are the